Peacemaker is a marine adaptation.
Yeah, you like that? Guys, I want to introduce you to the best thing in the game. Meet the BFJ. Now say it with me, everyone. What does BFJ stand for? Big Jelly! So we also need power, obviously. Now, power, I feel like is going to be a little bit of an annoying thing that people are going to have to get used to. You know how when you put solar panels on your bases in Subnautica 1 and Below Zero, you would still have some power for the night? That is no longer the case. You need to find more sustainable power now. Like, the solar panels help, but they don't last. Oh, yeah, this is where you get the acid. In case anyone needs to know. I always want to cut these first, because if you don't, and you get this first, that happens. Incredibly gassy. You gotta get out. I won't lie. I was terrified of the reception, like how this game would be like received by the general public, because let's be honest, we all know like the crazy shenanigans that have been happening throughout the year. That and like what people thought Below Zero. I was terrified that everyone had given up, and I'm just so glad that that's not the case. I know the game just launched. You think they're taking a break right now? Hell no. Devs are still trying to like keep everything together. If there's any crazy crashes or anything, other patches, they're still putting in the work. They deserve some respect, man. I've talked with a couple of them. They're really cool people. So we'll get to the customization of your bases soon, because oh my god, is there so much. But we should probably focus on getting more base pieces first, I think. So I really like how resource gathering works in this now. It's no longer luck-based. And once we get a certain tool, it gets so much better. Like, you just get resources out the ass in this game. It's so good. I'm gonna kind of miss how resources, like, had different sizes in your inventory, but I mean, it's an okay change, to be honest. Oh, y'all want to see something really cool? Let's see if we can get two hammerheads to, like, see each other. Oh, there's a nibbler. Hello, nibbler. It's a mango. Son of a bitch. Okay, this fish over here. The wax moon, I think it's called. Yeah, wax moon. This one's called Steve. I want to say hi to Steve. Steve is really cool. There are many like Steve, but that is Steve. Whoa! I'm just gonna attack Steve. So the hammerheads seem to be very attracted to slamming their heads into the coral domes, and I believe it's because they see the shiny quartz. So remember when I said that you can only build with the tubes and stuff? And it kind of felt like a reference to old Subnautica before they added the big rooms? Check this out. This is a base that's only constructed by the tubes because it's all they had. Do be wary. There is a visitor here.
Being hunted. So, this would be the equivalent of, like, your bone shark, I feel. Except it's way more aggressive. Camp 1. Analysis detects human remains interred beneath the sediment. This site is a mass grave. Oh, wow! This is new. This was not here when I, played last. Unless, wait, oh. No, I think I know what's going on here. Oh, yeah, okay. Be sure you are prepared to die. Useful. Yep, and now it fills with water. There's these little notes here that are left behind by other colonists, which I think is interesting. Although they don't get added to your PDA. Alright, rooms are unlocked.
Damn it. Okay. Black box, it's Tuba. I'm trapped by a marrow breach. I don't have any flares. I'm not getting eaten. The cook will not be eaten. I'd rather run out of air. Habitat's gone. Chap lost it. He blew up the beds. Some of us made it out with Ganzo. I'm sorry, Ganzo. I said I was going back to Habitat, but I'm going to find the Jubilee, and I don't think they can feed you all. I'm sorry, man. I left you. I don't know where I'm gonna reprint. I don't know what I remember. Look, if I find this, the Jubilee went south to the cave where the crabs die. Do you understand? The cave where the crabs...
I could give commentary, but it's just like... Oh, man. 1 million copies already sold? It's not enough. We need more. More. Funny fish game. More! I want this game to get 5 million sales in the first 24 hours. 5 zezillion. So, welcome to Subnautica 2 base building. This is just my favorite thing. You can make all sorts of crazy shapes. Check this out.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, dude. Oh, you think that's crazy? Let's make some glass. Oh, by the way, how many people here were like super annoyed with how storage worked in the game? Because like you had to take everything out to move a locker? Watch this. All of you are about to lose your mind. Move mode. Press F. Click it.
Molly, that one.
You can't deconstruct it though. You still have to empty it to deconstruct, but you can move it. And that doesn't just go for lockers. It goes for the fabricator too. As a matter of fact, it goes for anything except the rooms themselves. Oh, that's right. We do have this, don't we? For those that tuned into my stream. The sea moth. Ooh, lore, hold on. A statuette of Altera's best-selling Antara Zoinkoff sea moth, a single-pilot sea space vehicle, popular as a parasite craft and utility launched on larger vessels like the Cyclops. The sea moth was judged too wide for Zezura's flooded aquifers. The tadpole mobility pod is a stripped-down descendant of the sea moth. There's some more for ya. And why not have the Reaper himself? Maka, please, I need this key. My Leviathan kinda homeless. I had to do the speed face at least once this stream. Maka, why you trying not to laugh, bruh? It's disrespectful as shit. I show Speed, like, when I first, like, heard about him, like, years ago, I thought he was the most annoying creator on the planet. Ever since, lately, I think Speed is, like, one of the coolest creators of all time. Like, genuinely. All the shit he does, showing, like, everyone, like, the world and stuff, that's genuinely something I've never seen any other creator really do. Like, he kind of brings people together, and I like that. And then I kind of look back on, like, how he's acted when, like, he was a teen. It's just like, I mean, we were all dumb teens at one point. It doesn't matter who he was then. What matters is what he's doing now. And I think what he's doing now is a really beautiful thing.
Field notes. Under, not, wander. 2 spare tanks. My recent site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside.
Listen to this.
The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird. We know the Protea virus infects everything on this planet. And we know the coral crabs wear these domes as hats. Is it possible the virus swapped their genes around? So part of this coral just decided it was a crab? Like if you live next to something on Proteus, you become related to it.
The building blocks on this planet are really weird. Yeah, so this planet has a virus, not a bacterium like the Karar, but a virus. It seems to be something that just completely alters your DNA, I think. Alright, it's time for the big show. I want to see some crazy stuff that you can do with Windows. So, this blows my mind. Ready? Watch this. Circle, square. Long window, plus window, big window. Change the shape, make it a diamond. But that's not all. You want to do some crazier things like this? How about this? How about this? I've never seen a base, like any base building system do something as crazy as this. Oh, you think that's crazy? Hold on. Check this shit out. Ready? Watch this. No, you just like make the columns like that, right? That's not all. The base building team should be so proud of this. If they're in chat right now, look at how everyone's reacting to it. They love this. They love everything about it. What's even crazier is that on the outside, depending on where you, depending on how you place your windows, random bits and bobs can generate onto your base. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it here though. Yeah, see, like right there, that generated. Did IGN really give Subnautica 2 a 7? No, you're kidding, right? They actually gave it a 7? 7? Better change that score right the fuck now. They gave it a 7 because whoever reviewed it definitely didn't get to the end of the second area. I'm telling you, once you beat the second area, you're gonna see exactly the direction this game is heading, and you're gonna be like, oh, this is going to be a game we remember forever.
Dehydration.
Oh no! Time to, like, murder a bunch of little sluggies. Right, now we can finally make my favorite item. Oh, we need silver. Alright, well, time to get the... Silver is very controversial right now. I see a lot of people saying that it shouldn't be needed for, like, starter gear. I think it should not be needed for the starting air tank at all. Like I said in my video, resources are no longer biome dependent. They are now sub-biome dependent and kind of pattern based. Whenever you see flowers that look like this, actually no, it's more like a... You ever see a flower that looks like this? Silver's nearby in any biome, or more like in the different regions. You'll see what I mean. Oh, another base. Yeah, I don't know what all this goo is, man. It's kind of gross. Oh, cool. The repair tool. You're gonna hear me complain about this a lot, but like I've been saying, I think it's weird that there's so few fragments in the game for certain tech. Like, I think there's only like 3 or 4 repair tool fragments in the whole area, and you need 3 of them, and I don't like that.
Dexterity upgraded. Tool quick access improved.
So you get a new tool slot this time.
Welcome to my special clinic. The medal is giving everyone tremors. Sophie says don't treat it. I need a clear timeline of nerve breakdown. I say I cannot afford clumsy workers. This bed will reprint you with improved fine motor skills and muscle memory. No more fumbling around for your tools. It will delay the symptoms for a while. Just don't tell the boss.
Specific
Let's
spots.
help her pretend she doesn't know.
Oxygen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We should find an air pocket. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I might be boned. No, I might be boned. Oh, I'm boned. God damn it. Well.
Print lost to suffocation. Reprinting.
Oh, they didn't implement the beacon for your death spots? Damn. Why not?
Anytime I say Nahima Journal Go, it starts recording. Then I print the important parts in quartz in case I get reset. So, it's recording now? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Are you embarrassed? Hey, Nahima's hanging out with me in an air pocket and she's milking the sponges. Now I'm obviously embarrassed.
Don't be a stranger.
Why? Because you seem to think sponges are mammals. Because you've recorded permanent evidence you have a friend, or is it me specifically who's an embarrassment? I have lots of friends.
Here we go.
They worry about me if I don't show up. This sponge secretes an antibiotic for me because I feed it. People think solidarity is something for humans with full bellies. But they're wrong, Zip. Nature isn't just red in tooth and claw. There's more going on than a market of violence. So come down and visit the hot caves with me. Display a little solidarity.
No.
Transmission
Really? Why would you interrupt that? Okay, look, Subnautica's PDA needs to stop interrupting every little thing. because you can't re-listen to those logs. Oh, cool, the wall rack. Yeah, this sucks. There's only 3 of those fragments in the entire game. Also, someone redeemed Show Off the Drip. I think they look great. Here. Like flippers? Hold on. Flipper. Ooh, oh no, it's Biobed. I thought it was Tadpole. Tadpole is really good. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna take some time because of how everything's... We shouldn't go there yet. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but I think people are gonna like the Tadpole more than the Sea Moth. I mean, I had the idea of, like, what if there's, like, an end game Tadpole chassis that, like, it's the Sea Moth chassis, and you dock with it, and, like, it just turns it into, like, it looks like a Sea Moth. That's right. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, you could just do that. This game is so good. But also, let me show you this. I think they're called Greebles. But, yeah, look at that. Because, like, some walls are certain lengths, that little vent right there on the wall, that generated. Which is, like, if I were to, say, make this wall thicker, it disappears. So that there's a lot of, like, interesting things that your base can do on its own, and I like that a lot. Ready for this shit? Watch this.
The Wakemaker is a marine adaptation of the Spacemaker EVA thrust pistol system. Travelers should be careful to rest their wrist,
Yeah, you like
elbows,
that?
and shoulders during prolonged use.
What's that? This is the Wakemaker. Best item in the game. I love the Wakemakers so much. Some people don't because, like, it apparently doesn't make any sense how you can propel yourself
Seek
through your
fresh
wrists.
water intake.
I don't care. I think it's cool. How much bigger has this been so far compared to the first? Well, you're definitely in the safe shallows a lot longer, I feel. I hope they make, like, some kind of kelp biome, though. Even though there's no plant life on this planet. I don't know, make some creature creep vine, I don't know. I'm sure they can sci-fi the shit out of that. Aha! Standard air tank. I also like how auto-eclipse, it's so nice. I wonder what they're gonna do for suits and gloves, though. You need to make a speech. 407 years ago. I don't remember the rest. I failed that class. 4 clones and 7 cookies ago. Y'all want to see a Leviathan? There's several Leviathans in this game.
Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
What'd I just say? Can you see it? Where is it? Where could it be? What are you doing? I didn't even know it could do that. That is such a cool interaction. Because the hammerheads are attracted to those coral shells, it awoke the crab. That's so sick, dude.
Okay. You can see?
My mouth is full of holes.
I'm turning on the nitrogen. Deep breath. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger. A little faster. The biobeds got you.
Until it all happens again. The meadow. Or the maize field. This planet is poison.
If this works, we can slow down the syndromes by reprinting our bodies until we find a cure.
What if there is no cure?
Chap. Sweetie, don't be scared. Noah will find a way.
That's what I'm afraid of.
God. Well, that's Nightmare Fuel. Oh, sulfur. Why is sulfur out here? It's not supposed to be out here. Strange. Okay, sure. Why not? Max depth. Max depth right now, I believe, is like 500 meters? No, it doesn't sound like a lot. But in this game, like 500 meters in this game is like what you would like consider 800 meters in Subnautica 1. So it's deep. Oh. Guys, Okay.
Contact. Primary habitat detected. It is silent.
That's really cool, Siri. Guys, I want to introduce you to the best thing in the game. Meet the BFJ. Now say it with me, everyone. What does BFJ stand for? Big fucking jelly! Big fucking jelly! It actually stands for... Where does it say? Oh, yep. Behemoth finger-legged jelly. Nah, it's big fucking jelly. Alright, let's explore the base. There's no reason not to.
Combustion byproducts detected. Fire is a critical risk in oxygen-rich habitats.
Bloom infestation. Whoa.
Shield the bulkhead. Keep the fire away from the lab. Sophie.
Death. Hey, it's my spinny chair.
Dr. Wu's log. Day 755. I think I've cracked it. Sophie and Anita are both right. The Protea virus causes Macefield syndrome. But only one kind of Protea virus. Maybe it's tainting Anita's angel comb adaptations. I've tuned the sonic resonators to destroy the viral crystals grown by the bloom strain. We should test on the angel combs out west.
So I've always found it weird. You have fire and water just flood that section. That's what Noah did, and it killed so many people by flooding them and drowning them.
With those promising heat shock proteins. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm just a dietitian. Noah should have woken up a virologist.
Ooh, the processor. Well, people said that they wanted more things that were fabricator-like. Ooh, the resonator. Oh, and we can just unlock the whole thing right here. Hell yeah. This is where the game gets a little dark. So, buckle up, everyone.
Oh, shit.
Alright, listen to this one.
Stop, don't do it, please. The kids deserve a chance to live.
Proteus medical risks. Kharaa, despite early false alarms about viral DNA, this planet is uninfected or immune to Kharaa. Xenon trace. That's right, I could just read it. It's awesome. I don't have to worry about oxygen when I read, because I have the adaptation. B12 deficiency. Cobalamin never evolved here. She causes beefy tongue, ataxia, death. Not a problem until we live long enough for it to matter. Pervasive viremia. Seawater contains enormous concentrations of large RNA virus named protovirus. Should not be able to replicate in human cells. Monitor. GI issues. Humans can't digest protein tissue. Heavy metal poisoning. The biosphere is full of lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium. Oh my god. Macefield syndrome. Progressive delusional disorder possibly associated with adaptations sourced from angel combs. Cause hallucinations and urge to swim towards a big tree. No cure except a hard reset.
This biobed was destroyed with a demolition explosive. The composition is not a licensed fabricator recipe.
Noah, is there a fire? Noah, do not open the sea cock.
Seek fresh water intake.
Noah, acknowledge, please. I have a mouse trap, Noah, and I'll use it. Do not.
Well, that's dark. How lovely.
Habitat is gone. The biobeds blew up and Noah flooded everything. I got to my air just in time. We tried to drag people clear, but they're gone. I don't think they're gonna reprint. I'm taking survivors due east to the tadpole pens. Swim down the tunnel past Sophie's office to the baby jellies. I'll do a head count at the worksite there.
What do you think of the game so far? Well, I'm a playtester, so I already know everything about it, but I personally love the story and the direction that's going, so I can't wait to see what you guys think of the story.
If one of my species finds this message, you may be the very last human being in the universe. You get to write the last chapter of our story. I ask you to do the most human thing you can. Forget your debt. Forget Noah, forget Altera, forget Zazora and the life you imagined. It's all gone now. You're going to die here, and That's all right. Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore.
Are you starting to see where the story's going?
Kurultai record, very quick. Damn it, there is a riot in Habitat. Chap and Mantis have explosives.
In the universe?
Fire.
Karar
Good, we're on fire.
could have
I to
destroyed
go.
everything.
Ganzo! Signal everyone outside to rally at the tadpole pens.
About 25 people lived here. They were trying to build a life. Farms and biomods that could support 40,000 sleeping souls. But they didn't.
No, you don't
make
need a
it.
sub. You just need to be
Why?
followed.
Were they sick? Did the Mazefield syndrome subvert them? We have to know. I've activated Dr. Wu Langye's black box. He's in a viral hot lab. His work may be your best lead. We should salvage what we can. I've retrieved a few files. Gather all the blueprints you can. Especially the scanner station.
It's not a real mind. Not like you or me. It can learn facts, but it can't change how it thinks. And why would it? Let me quote the manual. Noah's cephalopod-inspired architecture uses a central administrator to govern limb nodes at remote work sites. As a frozen AI, Noah is unable to revise its architecture at runtime, reliably controllable by less intelligent systems such as human operators, except under extreme situations. Cephalopod-inspired? An insult to octopodes. It won't let you die. Not its precious workforce. If you become uncontrollable, it'll wipe your memories and start over. No anger, no resentment. A nice, clean you. Change. Why would it want to change? The damn thing is in heaven.
So that means that all we've been seeing right now are like limb nodes of Noah. So where would the main node be? Like, where would Noah be? I think I know exactly where.
Nobody wants this. I hate it more than I can say, but it's time. As colony surgeon, I have determined
Noah's
that
in
we
the
can
eye.
no longer take care of the sick. We don't have the calories to spare. I will not force anyone to reprint. But I ask that once you are too sick to work, you volunteer for recycling into a new body. It won't cure the permanent damage, but it will clean out the metals and virus for a while. At least this is fair. Until we know how to adapt the metals without going Mazefield, we're all going to get sick. I will lead the way myself.
So, are you starting to see how crazy the story is? You have an artificial intelligence named Noah. You have the cicada, which is basically the last Hail Mary of Altera to save mankind. Noah's Ark. It's Noah's fucking Ark. With a mix of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Are you seeing how crazy this story is? But yes, if I had to guess, the main Noah is wherever the cicada ended up, and we have no idea where that's gonna be. Not yet. So, if this really is a Noah's Ark story, then chances are humanity really is extinct. Guys, we might actually be the last of humanity. Do you have any idea how terrifying that's gotta be? Put yourself in that situation for a minute. You leave everything behind from a dying world to go to probably a worse place, at least somewhere that's not infected with Kara, expecting that you're gonna start probably a new chapter for humanity, and you wake up to find out you're all that's left. I think this story has probably one of the best setups I've seen in like a good while. It's so funny because like I was not able to say anything about it, but there were so many people going like, oh, these developers don't know what made the first game special. They don't know how to capture the isolation. Well, now we have a game that has probably the most extreme form of isolation that could ever exist. You wanted isolation? Here's your isolation. You're the last of your kind. And I think that's so raw.